In today's BTG episode, Dani and Andre exchange rings and vows. Eva complains about Kat to Ted, and Anita urges Kat to reconcile with Martin. Dani and Andre wake up in an LA hotel surrounded by her shopping bags. He tries to distract her from hitting Melrose with an order of champagne and strawberries. They have a bath and then their rings arrive. She's impressed that they sum up everything they are. They place the rings on each other's fingers. After exchanging vows, she tells him he always says what she needs to hear. He wants to be her mirror when the world forgets her worth and chokes up. Andre thought he knew what love was, but what he feels for her is something he never knew existed. She says he's the sweetest man and she loves him too. She's wanted to say it for a long time. Lust turned into love when they weren't looking. She's changed and her once-in-a-while man is now her forever. Eva drops by Ted's office and asks what her mom has done now. He admits her mom had words with Shanice. They decide she should try to be associated with him rather than her mom. He invites her to WINTERFEST. Eva is thrilled but wonders how Kat will feel. He brings up Kat's accusation she slept with Tomas. Eva says that Tomas and Kat were done at the time. They were friends and one thing led to another when he was moving her boxers. Ted adds that Kat has accused her of getting aggressive. His daughter insists she was only defending herself. He's not impressed that his daughters have been trash-talking each other. It's poisonous for the peace in the family. Ted loves them both too much to pick sides. Kat drops by Anita's place with a list of stuff for the auction. Anita says Chelsea already dropped off a copy and wonders why she's so spaced out. Kat says she hates everyone right now and trashes Eva for making a mess of their lives. Anita won't let her use bad language in the house and asks who else she hates. Kat says things have turned around with Tomas. Surprisingly, Haley gave her good advice. She complains about her dad putting Eva on a pedestal and taking her place. Doing right by Eva is like trying to water a plastic plant. Her grandma explains she has taken steps to distance Leslie from their lives while keeping an eye on her. Kat gets a text from Martin and then complains that he's been burned and blocked. Anita reminds her that he's her full-blood brother, so she can't cut him out. He can still remember the sounds of her childhood. If her hurt her, that's just the tax of having a heart. She orders her out of there to see him at Uptown and make peace. Vernon is at the club, talking to Sharon on the phone about how great she is, and Anita doesn't suspect anything. Once he gets off the line, Leslie sits at his table and announces fate has brought them together. She tells him how much they have in common and mentions she's been staying at the Bowman, where he also seems to be spending a lot of time. She saw him with a special friend, and assumes he needs to unburden his conscience since he's been tarnishing his marriage. He asks if she is trying to extort him. Leslie says they are just friends scratching each other's backs. She explains she doesn't like being behind the scenes. She wants to be front and center for Winterfest, like being the event co-host. Vernon tells her he won't be bullied and wishes her good day. She offers to play nice about their little secret. Anita pops up and asks what that is. She sits between them and Leslie assures her she and Vernon are not having an affair. Vernon prods her to leave and Leslie thanks Anita for entrusting her with the Winterfest invites. She hopes she never puts faith in the wrong person. When she walks off, Anita asks what that was about. He asks why she's involved her in Winterfest. Anita says it was to keep her close so she can keep an eye on her. She asks what his secret is. He explains that Leslie is unsatisfied by the assignment she gave her. Anita considers giving her more to do to keep her in line. Leslie calls Ted and asks if she can stop by. A woman dear to her needs help. Leslie barges into his office. He assumes this is about threatening Shanice. She says that's just how women talk, swearing on her mother's grave. She tells him she doesn't know where else to turn about what's on her mind. She tells him that Peaches is dying and she can't sit back and watch it happen. He reminds her he's a plastic surgeon and can't do much about it. Leslie asks him to use his connections to get Peaches in a drug trial. Ted says there is a process, and you can't just buy into it. Eva runs into Martin at Uptown. He's there to meet Kat, but she hasn't shown up. He thinks she doesn't want to talk to him. They decide to have lunch to reconnect. Sitting, they chat about her mama and Ted, and Anita reaching out to Leslie. Eva is sure her mom will mess that up somehow. They chat about Winterfest and how Ted has asked her to call him Dad. Martin is happy for her. She wishes his sister felt the same. Kat went category fauve on her. Kat sits in the next booth and eavesdrops. Her jaw drops when Martin complains about her. Martin complains that Kat has been pushing everyone's buttons lately. He blames her for encouraging Samantha to get it on. Eva offers to talk to Samantha herself. He'll run it by Smitty and urges her not to let Katie gaslight her. Kat's growth was stunted because she was coddled so much growing up. As soon as he's gone, Kat confronts Eva. She assumes this is about Winterfest. Kat is appalled to hear her dad is taking her to the fest. She warns her to stay in her lane. Before she pushes her into traffic, she heard her dragging her to her brother and tells her she's a joke and her man's anatomy is none of her business. Not anymore, Eva reminds her. Kat can't believe she's going there, wishing Bill had made her disappear. I wish your mom had gotten rid of you because we'd all be better off if you'd never been born, Kat tells her. Martin returns and overhears this and demands to know what's going on.